like whatever they put in that food, it's very addictive.
Yeah,
And then you start thinking about it. You start lusting over it. Yeah, like
that's
you.
me.
Yeah, yes. And then there'll be some situations where like sometimes like it's you're eating what's available. Like
Yes.
it could be around you and stuff. And then like, cause I'm at work and there's like this vendor machine, and sometimes the vendor machine like it doesn't the food there like it's junk food. It doesn't even
Yeah.
fill you up, and then you wasting more money and eating
Yeah.
it for just to get full and stuff. So,
Right.
yeah, sometimes I gotta be really smart enough to bring outside food to my job. So I
Yeah, I
won't.
think setting yourself up for, we'll say, like, in the industry, you can either plan to fail, failing to plan is planning to fail. So if
Yeah.
you have your meals, Lord, my phone keeps falling over. We'll do this. If you
Don't worry
already
about it.
have your meals prepped, you have the things you need together. Sorry. There, wait, nope, that's not it. Oh, gosh. If you meal prep and have all of the things that you need with you, then, you're less likely to go to the vending machine. I know that I would probably still, Lord, you about to see me lose my mind up
Well, what I do,
just
I grab my phone. I don't know if that works for you, but
there. We'll just
okay,
change where
all
you
right,
are. I'm in my nephew's. Oh, this was originally my husband's bedroom when he was a little boy. And now it's my
yeah.
son's bedroom at his grandparents' house because they're having Father's Day dinner. But I was like, I'm gonna go in here real quick. We'll do this while they're eating cake, so I don't have to look at the cake because we're in reverse and we are
Oh,
not
that's
in
what
cake.
they're doing now.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
wah, wah. We're not in cake time right now.
All
That's one of
right.
the things. That's one of the things about reverses that's been very, very difficult for me is you're just not straight back to the normalcy of, well, we'll just have a piece of cake. I have to. Time for cake will come. I feel like
Yeah.
I had enough treats post show anyway that I should be good on that, but I'm a sugar addict. I don't know if you
Yeah.
have that problem, but like
Yes. Yes, I do. I'm a
once I
sugar
get
addict too.
you give me a little bit, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
y'all
Yeah.
got
That's
some
the
more of
drug.
that. You got some more of that
Yeah.
sugar? Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good time where George should be talking about Pookie from New Jack City.
Yes.
They start
Yes.
mentioning that.
Yep.
They keep calling me.
Got some more of them Rice Krispie treats. My back double buy was really, thank you. Bro,
Yeah.
me and my coach worked on my back double buy. He called me and we did a FaceTime call the previous night for like 40 minutes the night before show, just over and over, going over exactly how he wanted me to do it. I was sweaty, I was disgusting, I was so tired. I just wanted to get off the phone with this man. But he's like, do it again, do it again. And then
What's
it
your
looked
coach
so
name?
good. Garrett White, hailing from
Oh, Jared
Oklahoma
White.
City. He's fabulous. He is absolutely fabulous. Recommend him to anybody if you are wanting to do a show or if you just want to get fit. I'm part of the Ready to Respond fitness team. So he's a firefighter. So is my husband. Support the firefighters.
Okay.
Um,
Shout out to Gary. Gary
shout out to
White.
Garrett.
Garrett.
So
I'm sorry.
Garrett. No, you're good. So like he has a whole training program that's very, you know, uh first responder based, which I
Yeah.
love. I love so much. I don't know. He's just good at what he does. He knows bodies, he knows how to manipulate things,
Yeah.
and he did a great job. I think he did more than I thought was possible for the physique that I had. I don't if you've seen my body when I started this prep, I was like 200 pounds and I went on stage at like 137. So
Mm.
he did that. And I was like, boy, you are. You
Mm,
know about it. I'm a lifer with Garrett.
wow. Do you train with like other bodybuilders?
I have one friend at my gym named Chase. We actually competed the same day. He competed here in Tennessee, and I was up in Ohio. He does men's open
Mm,
bodybuilding, and I think 212. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I know he big. We train together sometimes, but for the most part, I just train by myself. There are
yeah.
not a ton. I'm in a very small town in Tennessee. There are not a lot of bodybuilders in my town. There is another
Mm.
guy who competes, but he's not always at the gym. So I'm lonely for the most part. It's a bunch of teenager kids because the gym's across from the high school.
What's that like being a bodybuilder where you were at?
Hilarious. Hilarious because like I dress the way I dress on purpose. Uh,
Yeah.
I wear like little sports bras and stuff as shirts. And I walk like this in the grocery store. Just to be trifling. Cause it's just like a bunch of bros in my town and like country boys and like nobody will actually talk to me, but they'll look. I've had a couple of old women ask me questions. They'll be like, "Wow, you look like you work out really hard." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And I've had a couple of women ask me if I'm a coach or a personal trainer because they want to get in shape. And I've gotten clients that way. You are a business card as a
Mm.
personal trainer. People look at your body and that's how you sell your plan, because if you look good, people are going to want to hire you because they know you're
That's good.
you're walking the walk. So I've gotten a lot of clients
Yeah.
just going to Walmart and buying my groceries.
Yeah.
um but it's kind of difficult because it is such a small town and people are pretty close-minded. Like, aside the fact that I have neck and face tattoos, the fact that I'm jacked, it's a whole thing. But I'm not friends with a lot of the moms. I'm just not that girl they want to be friends with, which is weird because I'm
Mm.
lovely. Like, I love everybody. I'm a gal's gal. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a hard time with the people here.
No, I don't know, you know. Is it mostly men or women? Well, is it mostly women?
My problem is
Yeah.
it's mostly women. Men don't
Yeah,
really
I
give
figured.
me any men don't give me any trouble.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I see a lot of women on the internet that talk trash on men and they're like, "Oh, men are so creepy and stuff." I have not had one experience. I have not had one
Yeah.
experience where a man has made me feel weird or uncomfortable. If they
Right.
talk to me in the gym, they're telling me I'm doing a great job. They're telling me how good I look, or they're asking for tips. The women, though, it's
Yeah.
just so much side eye, and
Yeah.
like I just want to be
Yeah.
your friend. Like, I literally
Yeah.
just want to be your friend.
Yeah, women are like that, especially with the I notice it because there's times where like I would look at a picture or like draw like bodybuilders, like
Yeah,
women bodybuilders as times, and I would see like some of them would give me that look, or I
really.
would hear, but I hear it from different spectrum, men and women, but
Yeah,
the women they would just kind of like be really judgmental on you. Like they'll start looking at you, you know,
yeah. I don't know
like
what that
yeah,
is. I'm not like that.
yeah.
I want to be friends with everybody.
But
Like,
your mother was. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
you're good.
I'm getting a little excited. No, I mean I was gonna ask you. Your mother was a bodybuilder, right?
Yes,
Like
yes.
did you? Was she still? How long she was competing? And did
Uh,
you ever see her
no,
perform?
no.
Oh,
My mom I was born in 1983, and she was competing for the 6 or 7 years before I was born. I was the end of her bodybuilding career.
no.
Um, I think they thought that she was starting menopause or something. She was in prep and they
Okay.
thought she was starting menopause, but no, it was just me. It was me. Um, so she stepped back from bodybuilding and raised a baby, and then my
Nice.
dad, I guess she said he told her her neck and traps were getting too big, so she stopped. But like
Mm.
the pictures I have seen of her,
Yeah,
phenomenal.
she
She
was really.
wasn't she wasn't big, she was enhanced. She was taking steroids,
Yeah.
anabolics in the
Oh yeah.
80s. Yeah, because only had men to train with. She was training at Gold's Gym with a bunch of dudes getting gear in the locker room. Like I was like, Mom, look at you go.
She ever told you like how she got started or
No, she didn't tell me how she got started. She just
uh
said she loved it, and it was so crazy because she had like the big blonde, bleached blonde, like curly hair. So she just looked like this total beach babe with just ripped muscles. So I was like, Mom, you were phenomenal. But she's had several strokes now. She has congestive heart failure. Her health is
oh
really
wow, I'm
bad.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
But
sorry to hear that.
she came to my show in Ohio. She and my sister drove up, which is like 8 hours. And she had really bad edema in her legs, and we had to she had her
Uh,
walker and everything, but she was just a couple rows from the front,
yeah.
and I could just hear her yelling for me every time I was up there. And then after the show, she said this was the best day of my life, and I just
That's
lost
nice.
it. Yeah. It was like because
That's good.
I really wanted to, like, I knew that I wasn't the sole reason for her stopping. Like, I know my dad basically made her stop lifting weights because he didn't want her to get too big or have the masculinization and things.
Yeah.
And she's always said she wishes she would have just kept doing it because she knows that would have changed so much in her life and with her health, and not being in such bad health now if she would have stayed in bodybuilding or at least in the gym lifting. But I wanted so badly to do this for her, you know.
Yeah.
But
That's nice.
yeah,
That's nice.
it was good. It was good. I want to just keep going though, you know. You want to continue to make people proud and to show people what's possible. That's my favorite part of being so open about my journey and having the YouTube vlog and showing people the whole prep. And now we're going to go
Yeah,
into
you got a YouTube channel.
yeah, yeah.
Tell about your YouTube channel.
So I have the Fearless series will be wrapping up this week when we post the show day and peak week video, and then we will be
Yeah.
starting a new series for the health phase and my surgery. I'm going to vlog the entire uh, body lift surgery, the recovery. We're going to vlog everything because I want everyone to know what's possible. I started the YouTube channel because I looked everywhere for a story like mine that was a
Mm.
morbidly obese woman that became a successful bodybuilder. And I just
Yeah.
never, I couldn't find my story anywhere. It's all girls that had either been really skinny or had always been sort of fit, and then they put a lot of muscle on. I never saw a girl that was overweight get on stage. You just didn't see the girls with loose skin stepping on stage. And I know it's because it's very scary, you know, are the judges going to judge me for this? You know, which I placed well enough that I don't think I was being judged by my skin. I had other reasons why I placed where I placed. Um, but I wanted for the story to be out there because I know I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one with that dream that, you know, you can lose all the weight, you can keep it off, you can do big, even if it's not bodybuilding, you can do huge things. And, you know, I needed someone, like, I wish I could have found my story while I was losing weight. What a difference
Right.
it would have made to me to see, because it's been 7 years now. And I could have never, like when I first started losing weight, I could have never imagined that I would go on stage and they would put medals around my neck, like, and I would look like I looked on stage. It just doesn't, it would have never occurred to me that that was a possibility. But now my story is out there and women can see it is real. You can do it. You can do it naturally. You can lose weight naturally. You can get your life back, and you can live a completely different life than you ever thought was possible.
Right. So I mean, you never. I think there's bodybuilders that they were overweight
Yeah.
and they lost weight. I mean, is there other bodybuilders that you pay attention to? I know you admire like Linda what's the
Linda
Dana
Murray,
Bailey.
Dana Lynn Bailey, but Linda Murray before Dana Lynn
Oh
Bailey. Linda Murray's a fox.
yeah,
Um, I love Dana Lynn Bailey. She's not even competing anymore, which is sad. We're the same age. We're the
right,
exact same age, which is
right.
crazy. Um, uh, Wendy
I actually
Fortuna,
knew
who sings.
about. Now I was about to say real quick. I actually knew about her through the Ninja Warrior. She was competing in that.
Yes, yeah, she did the
Yeah,
Ninja Warrior. She's done a lot of things. She'll hint every once in a while that she's coming back to the stage, but I don't think she is.
yeah,
And I wouldn't.
right,
I wouldn't, as successful as she is. There's just no reason.
right.
But I love Iris Kyle. I really love the big girls. And then we're getting so many new women's bodybuilding girls. I'm so excited to see what Anastasia Ryder does. Uh,
Yeah,
Tracy, I don't know if you've seen her.
yeah. Tracy
Yeah,
Gao.
she got her
Yeah,
Olympia qualification,
yeah.
and
She
I'm
has an
so
amazing
excited.
physique. Yeah,
She has
yeah,
an incredible physique.
yeah,
She is going to knock them dead, and I don't know. Her conditioning is always on point,
yeah.
which you can get size, you can get the look, but to absolutely nail conditioning is like it's the science, and you really have to have the right coach. And I think she has a phenomenal coach that just knows how to work her body so well to put it on stage. The past, I don't know, 2 or 3 times I've seen her on stage, the look is fabulous. Like, I've never seen a look on her that I don't love.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
she has a nice physique. I mean,
Yeah.
it took her like I think like forgive me if I say this wrong. I think like 12 years for her
Yes,
to get her pro
it's about
card.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
She's a good.
that's so many people are, and I do have a friend who she competes wellness. Her name is Keisha. Hey,
Yeah,
Keisha. She's in Memphis. She she lost a ton of weight too. I want to say she lost over
yeah.
100 pounds. She
Mm,
stepped on stage. She did a couple of competitions. She got her national qualification, and then she went to Jamaica, I believe, got her pro card in
mm.
a year and a half. She's from first show to pro card a year and a half.
Mm.
I was like, holy crap,
Yeah, it'd
girl.
be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Some get it quicker than others. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd
Some
be
get it
like
very,
that.
very quickly. I think that my friend Jordan, I don't know if you've noticed, Jordan Sue, she did the show with me. She was also
Jordan Sue.
in figure. She's a wellness girl,
Okay.
but she also did figure. I am predicting that she will get her pro card within the year.
Wait, you know what? There's somebody you wait. Well, let me see. Let me see. Her, right? Is this her?
That's her. I think she'll get her pro card this
Yeah,
year.
yeah. I want to. Yeah, she's. Forgive me if I say she's hot. I ain't gonna lie.
She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I met her through a previous job we were in Miami, and she was staying in the house with me, and I had never met her in person, and she walked up to
Yeah,
me and I was like, "We got to get you on stage. You have to do a bodybuilding show."
yeah,
And she's like, "No way. What are you talking about?" And here we are a year later. She listened to me, and she's nationally
yeah,
qualified, and she got second in her overall, and she can go
yeah.
to a national show and go for her pro card if she wants to, and I think she should,
Mm,
because baby
yeah.
got back. She
Yeah,
I the minute I
I'm gonna have to agree with you. Yeah, she looked
yes,
nice. I was
she
I would. I was kind of curious about her. Like, wow, who's
Yeah.
this? Yeah.
She's doing a show in 2 weeks, Brew City. I believe it's in Wisconsin.
Mm.
And I think she's going to take the
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah. I'm gonna be
I've
rooting
seen some
for her.
photos of her.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell her to holler at me or something.
Oh, I will. I
We
will
can
definitely.
talk. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she needs to put herself out there. She's sponsored by OMG Custom Bikinis. She's gotten picked up by a bunch of different brands and things. I'm so excited for her. It's telling her that she needs to bodybuild was one of the best things I've ever done. I'm so glad I did it. I
Yeah. I
saw
mean,
her
you're a good motivator. You're a good
yeah.
motivator.
Well, I saw
Yeah.
her legs. I saw her legs and I was like, "You're a wellness girl. You just don't know it." And she's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And she stepped on that stage. I don't There's a lot of controversy about why she didn't win that show, but she blew
Yeah.
every girl on that stage in wellness off this just clean off the stage. I was like, y'all shouldn't even come here today
Mm.
because you got a little horse. She was just like a stacked little horse but her back is really, really wide. So that may have had something to do with it because, they want the wellness girls to be, it's the only class where you're not supposed to be proportional.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is very interesting. You know.
It's a very interesting I don't wanna do it ever because
Why? Why you want to do? You're not
because
big enough. You don't think so?
I think it would take a lot of years for me to grow any kind of glutes,
Yeah.
but I don't want my back to get smaller. I wanna get bigger, I don't want to only
Right.
have 1 upper body day a week. That is my personal hell, and I wanna train upper body. I would train upper body every day if I could. I don't wanna do legs. That's the problem. Like, that's why I'm little.
Yeah, I've heard that. But I kind of understand because just doing legs, you'll be in pain. Like doing them leg presses.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
people
that.
that like leg day they got problems. That's why I don't mess with them wellness girls because they have to be crazy. Like you
Yeah.
like what you're doing to yourself. Mm-mm. I want I just want a huge upper body. Let's get some decent sized legs.
At least they could show off their legs.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have bad legs. They're just real long and it's very hard to put muscle on because it's all the muscle stretched out over a longer
Right.
length of area, they're
Yeah.
compact. I'm 5'10" and Jordan's like 5'1" or 5 foot tall. She's like this big
Yeah.
standing next to me. And I was like, that's why you're big because you're this tall. It's all your muscle is squashed down. You cheated. Mine's all mine's all
Let,
stretched out.
let me read these chats real quick. I don't know about peanut butter chocolate thing. I would have gotten the peanut butter killer brownies. And
Uh,
then diet restriction over time will shrink your stomach and reset
reset your
your
ghrelin.
ghrelin. Okay.
Mhm.
So body part I didn't realize.
Ghrelin is the hunger hormone. So your
Okay.
body will turn that on and make you feel hungry. So, fun fact, bariatric surgery, when they remove part of your stomach, they remove the part of the stomach that has the gland that produces ghrelin. So they actually turn off your hunger cues completely, which is why I am not a big fan of the surgery and don't really agree with people having it. Because once you don't have the natural ability to feel your hunger cues anymore, you're not gonna be able to learn how to eat for life, because you won't know if you're hungry or not. You're gonna have to just set an alarm to eat, which I don't
Mm.
have to really do. I just know to be eating all the time. I should be eating right now, but I'm talking to you. I'm kidding. They ain't got nothing in there but cakes and cornbread. Like, what am I gonna do with that?
But I do got a question. Like like as a coach,
Yes.
like obese person, like I've learned that a lot of times when they consume food, it's mostly a psychological thing.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, absolutely.
how do you get them to overcome like the psychological for them to improve the physical?
I do a lot of really we talk a lot, me and my clients, about
Okay.
why we're eating things, what what is the feeling that you get when you eat a certain food? Because a lot of my and it's mostly women that have this problem, they have a specific food that is the food that they eat
Mm,
for a very certain reason, whether it be, emotional, stressful, just uncomfortable. A lot of people just eat because they're uncomfortable. I've had clients that eat because they're in pain, because they're not addressing an injury, because the hormones that your brain releases when you give it something tasty and good, it's like the serotonin and dopamine and all the good feeling hormones are being dumped because of this food that you're eating, whether it be chocolate, peanut butter. It's cinnamon for me. Cinnamon sugar is
right.
my dopamine. Um, it's just like doing a drug, it takes away the thought or the pain for a moment. So, like we do, and I am not a therapist at all. And I tell my girls this, look, I'll talk to you about it, but I do suggest that a lot of people that have food disorders or possibly even as deep as an eating disorder get psychological help or a therapist, someone that they can talk
Yeah.
through these problems with. But we really do. That's why so many of my clients are long term, like years of clients with years and years and years with these women and men, because it takes such a long time to unpack the reasons why we got big in the first place.
Mm,
And when you understand how you got there, you can keep from getting back there. You can unlearn, because I don't immediately go like, all right, well, you want to lose this much weight. This is your meal plan. I have, I've got like maybe one person, and it's a dude, and he's got very clear goals and he knows what he wants. He has no eating disorders, nothing. He just very cut and dry, knows what he wants. But everybody else, we do like a week by week healthy habit
mm,
kind of thing. Like, okay, this week, you're just going to learn how to drink enough water. And then the next week, you're just going to learn how to get enough steps in every day. Whatever that looks like, how we get your 10,000 steps in. Um, let's see if we can cut back on how many sodas we're having a week, because you want these people to be able. You should not have a personal trainer for life. We should be teaching our clients how to live on their own without us. Our kids don't go to school forever, right? They're done out of 12th grade. You don't have to go to college. You can if you want to. But it's the same thing in teaching someone how to exercise and eat healthy and take care of their body. They should be able to do it on their own at some point. You don't have to hold their hand forever. It's our job, and it's our responsibility to teach people how to do the thing. That's why I hate these people that just like are selling a 8-week meal plan workout thing where it's just the
yeah.
same book for every single person. You're all different unless you're an alien. Your DNA is not the same as anybody else's. You need a different meal plan, you need a different workout plan, you need customization to your goals and how your body works. Everybody's body burns fat differently. Not everything's going to work for everybody. Not every 13.99 8-week workout program is going to work for you or me, you know. So, it's a lot of losing weight and keeping weight off is 90% unpacking mental baggage and figuring out
Mhm.
why I am sitting here at 3 o'clock in the morning in my refrigerator eating these Reese's peanut butter cups. Like, why?
Yeah.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not hungry. Why am I standing here? You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
It's really tough. It's really tough.
yeah,
That's why I asked that question because I
yeah.
know it's because I've watched like reality shows and stuff. Like I don't